All right, but let's step back. If I'm not a Christian, the way I want to look at that is that at least those Christians thought that was doggone important.
That's exactly right. In fact, the whole reason you have an apostle basically means someone who's sent. And it's a commissioned messenger, in effect. And when Judas was replaced, the point was made that we need to find someone who was with us at the very beginning of Jesus' ministry and has seen the whole package. That was part of the qualification of being an apostle in this most technical sense.
What you're saying is an apostle had to have been an authorized eyewitness from John the Baptist until the ascension.
Absolutely. He's a completely
point, yeah.
exposed experience with the living Jesus. Now, the one exception to this, in this technical sense that we're talking about, is Paul. But Paul had the experience of the risen Lord, which isn't too bad an experience either. I mean, it shows the other half of the equation, not his earthly ministry, but the raised Jesus. And so, in fact, it's that experience that took Paul from being persecutor to being persecuted for what he now had come to believe.
Right, he comes in as a hostile witness too.
Exactly
in a sense.
right.
I mean, he's after the Christians, and for very good reason.